Welcome to Lenfi, the most powerful lending solution on the Cardano blockchain that enables frictionless lending, borrowing, and permissionless pool creation. First, be sure to navigate to app.lenfi.io, and let's get started. Lenfi is the first lending platform on Cardano that enables any user to become a lending pool owner with its permissionless pool creation feature. Simple to set up and easy to manage through Lenfi's extremely user-friendly UI, permissionless pool creation defines a new standard of lending in Cardano DeFi. This innovative and decentralization-driving tool presents a whole new set of use cases and incentive for participation in decentralized lending and borrowing. Pool ownership is defined by Lenfi's Pool Manager NFT, automatically minted at the time of pool creation. This Pool Manager NFT grants its owner the lending pool's delegation rights. Furthermore, as a pool owner, you also hold the right to sell and transfer ownership on the open market. Permissionless pool creation incentivizes individual pool owners to manage the efficiency and growth of their pools, leading to a more competitive lending market for all. In this tutorial, we will explore how to create and delete lending pools on the Lenfi lending protocol. In order to interact with the protocol, you must first connect a Cardano wallet. Click Connect Wallet, agree to the disclaimer, and select from the list of available wallets. Once connected, you're all set to access Lenfi's lending and borrowing features. In order to create a new pool, using the top menu, navigate to Pools. Here you'll be presented with all the current and available lending pools. To open a new pool, click New Pool. Select the supply token from the drop-down menu. This is the token you intend to supply to borrowers. Now input the initial deposit. This is the amount of supply token that you will make available for borrowing in the new pool. This initial deposit can be withdrawn anytime as long as there is enough liquidity available. Next, select the collateral token from the drop-down menu. This is the token that borrowers must use to collateralize their loans in order to borrow from the pool. Finally, under Stake Pool, provide the Stake Pool ID for your preferred SPO. As the pool manager, you hold the delegation rights for any ADA, supply, or collateral that is held in your pool. This feature enables participants to earn ADA staking rewards on top of the interest fees from pool utilization, providing additional incentive for suppliers to deposit to Lenfi pools. The SPO delegation can be changed at any time. To continue, click Next. Here you'll be provided a summary of the new pool that's being created. Once you have reviewed the pool details, click Confirm and sign the transaction with your wallet to create the new pool. Now the pool has been created, we must deploy validators to make it visible for lending and borrowing. Deploying validators is necessary to enable cheaper transactions. Deploying validators requires a deposit of around 35 ADA, which can be redeemed in the event the pool is closed. To enable validators, on the Pools page, locate your pool. You will notice that both the deposit and borrow features are currently unavailable. Click anywhere in the dead space to expand your pool details. Click Deploy Validators here. Sign the transaction with your wallet. Once the transaction completes, the pool is available for lending and borrowing. Users can now supply funds to and borrow from your new pool. You will note that your wallet now holds LP tokens representing your initial supply and the Pool Manager NFT. This NFT proves pool ownership, provides delegation rights, and the ability to action a pool closure. The feature of owning, managing, and growing a successful pool on the Lenfi protocol is an opportunity to contribute to further decentralization of lending solutions on Cardano, in addition to the decentralization of Cardano itself through single SPO delegation. In addition to pool revenue streams, pool ownership via the Pool Manager NFT opens the door for a whole new marketplace to emerge in the form of pool markets. For successful and efficient pools, the Pool Manager NFT and therefore pool ownership rights can be sold on the open market to prospective buyers. Another great incentive to own and grow an efficient lending pool at Lenfi. Now let's run through the action of closing a pool. If you decide to close and permanently delete a pool, you should be the only one who holds available supply to the pool. If users are currently supplying to or borrowing from your pool, it can't be deleted. Pools can only be deleted if the pool manager is the only user who has remaining supply in the pool. Another important note to consider: if you have created a lending pool, it's important to refrain from withdrawing 100% of your liquidity if you do not intend to close and delete the pool entirely. As the pool manager of a pool that is actively being supplied to and borrowed from, you should always hold some liquidity that will enable you to perform pool deletion later on down the line once all lending and borrowing activity ceases to exist. As a pool creator, removing all liquidity without deleting the pool risks forfeiting the initial pool deployment fee. A pool manager with 0 LP is unable to deposit to or delete the pool. So to perform the action of closing and permanently deleting a pool, using the top menu, navigate to Dashboard. Under Deposits, you can locate the pool. Click on the pool to expand the details, click Withdraw, and select Withdraw All, or manually input the total supply. Click Next. Here it shows that you're withdrawing the entire supply from the pool and burning the Pool Manager NFT. Click Confirm and sign the transaction. Once the transaction completes, the pool is deleted, Pool Manager NFT burned, and LP tokens swapped in exchange for your remaining or original supply. The initial transaction fee, validated deposit, and total supply token has now been returned to my wallet. So that concludes this tutorial on how to create and delete lending pools on the Lenfi protocol. Join us, the Lenfi community, as we embark on this journey to define a new standard of decentralized lending.